What's up, Inspire fam? It's your girl Kelly back with another video. Thanks for stopping by. I am here today to answer some of your most dying questions. I sent out a poll on Instagram and Facebook asking you to send in your questions, and you did. And so I'm here today to answer some of those dying questions. One of the first questions that I received was, what type of camera do you use? So all of my friends know that I always rave about being a Nikon girl. I am a Nikon girl for sure. I shoot with the Nikon D750. I do have a Nikon D700 just for like backup. But yeah, I mainly use the 750. It works perfectly. I love it. And yeah, so that's the type of camera that I use, Nikon. The next question that I received says, what was one of your biggest accomplishments in your photography career? So I would have to say, I don't just have one. When I think about it, when I think about my accomplishments, I feel like I have quite a few, but I guess if you're talking in terms of like people that I've worked with, I've worked with the mayor of Baltimore. I've shot Marilyn Mosby. I've shot Kev on Stage. He's an influencer on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook. Quite a few people, just to name a few. But I can't think of just one in particular. But I'm definitely proud of all of my accomplishments. I can definitely say that. The next question that I received was, how do you work with other photographers and how do you network? So I've been working in this business for about 15 years, right? And so just with that alone, naturally, you meet a lot of people and you get to know people as, you know, you go throughout your career. I would definitely say within the last 4 years, I've been super intentional about networking with and building more genuine business relationships. I definitely would say if you're, you know, interested in networking more, I would definitely look into like whatever your field is. If there is someone that you may, you know, admire, or maybe you are looking to get a mentor or something of that sort, you know, check out the website, take the initiative, send them an email, send them a, you know, a note that says, hey, I love your work. You know, I'd love to work with you someday. Can I come shadow you, you know, for a couple of hours? Definitely be intentional about those things. I can definitely say that the reason why I am as far as I am in my career now is because of my mentors. So. And those are relationships that I actually sought out. Like I sought those relationships out. My next question says, what inspired you to pursue photography? So when I first got started in photography, someone actually gifted me a film camera and I fell in love with that camera. I mean, I never put it down. I would take pictures of my friends and my family at different events. And when I would like go get the, you know, the film developed, I would get the, you know, the photos back and just be so amazed, like, wow, like I took that, you know, like, you know. So I fell in love with that, and I have not put the camera down since. I still love taking a million photos. And I guess with anything, you just grow. You grow with the craft. So that is what inspired me. The next question I received says, between wedding and portrait photography, do you have a preference and why? And this is a really good question because when I started in photography, I started only in portraits. I'm taking pictures of families and babies and just people in general, portraits. And I fell in love with it. Like I absolutely, still to this day, love portraits. Like if you go on my Instagram, you'll see there's nothing but people. I love portraits. But when I started doing weddings, I kind of got more into like, you know, couple posing and engagement sessions. And then I really started liking doing weddings. Though they're a lot of work, I really, really enjoy being in the moment with my couples and just, you know, capturing their love. And so I would say, for sure, portraits, number one, my first love, and weddings are second. The next question that I received actually says, have you taken action shots for any sports teams? So the answer in short to that would be yes. When I was kind of first starting out, trying to get my, you know, find out what my niche was in photography, I definitely tried sports photography, and let me just say, I hated it. I mean, I hated every moment of it. Like, I do not like sports photography. And it's because of the way that you have to shoot it. With portraits, you literally can pose people and they stay still, and then you just set your camera and you shoot and it's done. With sports photography, it's a little bit differently. You're constantly adjusting your settings in your camera because you need to make sure that you're capturing the movement of, you know, the players, and it's just a lot of work, and I don't like doing that. So the answer in short, yes, I have, but I do not enjoy it. My next question says, what motivates you to get stuff done? What motivates me to get stuff done is my son, my baby boy. My son is 12 years, well, he'll be 12 in May, actually. But my son is the reason that I go hard for anything. I need to make sure that he is good, he's taken care of, and that he has a life, you know, that I want to give him. You know, I want him to be comfortable. And so I make sure that when I am, you know, building these relationships and I'm up in the middle of the night trying to make sure you all have your galleries on time, it's because I want to make sure that I'm making the life that I want, and I'm building a legacy and generational wealth for my son. Next question is, what does your morning routine look like? I'm so glad I got this question because it's like the best. Okay, so look. So my morning routine looks like this. So I wake up at about maybe 5 o'clock, make sure my son is up and ready to go. He does catch private transportation to his school, so I don't necessarily have to take him to school every day. So I just make sure he has his lunch and everything is packed and he's comfortable going to school. Once he's out the door, I do lay down for maybe about another 30 to 40 minutes, and then I wake up. Before I even step out of my bed, I pray. I say my prayer, and then once that's done, I get up, I shower, and do my regular grooming, and then I sit down and then I meditate. Now, the meditation portion of my morning has become my most favorite time, and that is because it just grounds me. Because my schedule is so busy, I have to make sure that before I do anything for anybody else, that I'm grounded in my day. So I sit down, I meditate, I say my daily and my positive affirmations while I'm meditating. Sometimes I might use like a vibrational singing bowl just to kind of relax me, and that's really helped for sure. I might do a guided meditation, but it's all in efforts to get me grounded for my day. It's also a time for me to kind of just let go and release anything that I may be holding. And it's just been super beneficial to my morning. So once that's done, I'm all relaxed and I'm ready to go. I will go downstairs and I will make sure that my area is clean. My house is clean. My bed is made, because I don't feel like I can work in a mess. Everything needs to be nice and tidy and neat. I might light a candle, just get the house smelling really, really good. And then I'll look at my to-do list. I have a whiteboard that I have, check marks on. So I'll check off what I've done, and then I'll go on down the list to see what's due, and then I get started with work. So that's my morning routine. Oh, actually, one more thing. So I actually intermittent fast. I've been intermittent fasting for about 3 months now, or going on 3 months. So I don't actually eat my first meal until 12 p.m. noon. So the only thing that I can really have is water and coffee. So I will definitely for sure make a cup of coffee, and then I'll get started at my work day. The next question that I received was actually kind of on a personal note. Y'all like to be in my business. Why y'all like to be in my business? So the next question was, are you single? And the answer to that is yes, I am single. I am not dating anyone specifically right now. Yeah, I'm single. Just waiting on the right one to come along. And hopefully he will come soon. Because sis is tired, okay? Come here, Chico. I don't know if you guys have met Chico yet, but this is my puppy, Chico. Hi, Chico. Hi, buddy. He wanted to get up. Okay, so Last and final question. What would you say to someone who is trying to get started or build a business in photography? I would say start. That's what I would say. I would say find out what you like to shoot. And then I would definitely get with someone who is already a photographer. I would say seek out a mentor, but just jump, get started. Set a checklist for yourself, maybe an equipment checklist. But you definitely need to get started. Don't wait, and definitely get a mentor for sure. So those are the questions that I'm going to do for now. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening. And as always, be inspired.